Hey students, we are here for questions 3 and 4 now. Now keep in mind that just because a moment ago in our previous video I was talking about the disruption of homeostasis, keep in mind that the endocrine system does a lot of things for you. It controls things about your reproduction, your growth and development, your body defenses, in addition to maintaining your homeostasis. It regulates your metabolism. How fast do you turn your food into fuel? So, this system is crazy, intricate, wonderful, complex. And like most systems this year, we'll just be scratching the surface of it. Okay. So, question number 3, explain why hormones only affect certain tissues or organs in the body. So, looking at this diagram that we see below, again, we've heard this a lot on the videos we've watched that you have a secreting cell that's found in the endocrine organs. And these cells are pumping out their hormones into the bloodstream. Now, you can notice that these hormones have a certain shape. Again, this is review because you've heard it a lot, but repetition is the name of the game in learning. So basically, the hormone has a certain shape as it's traveling through the blood, and it's getting basically introduced to all these different cells along the way, but it's only going to bind with these certain shaped protein receptors on the target cell membranes or within the target cell itself. And so that's why they're called target cells, because they fit perfectly with specific hormones that are traveling through the blood. Okay. So once these hormones bind to these target cells, they are able to alter the activity going on, within the cell. And either this is going to bring the body back into homeostasis, or it's going to produce the effect that we're looking for, like growth or stimulation of, different products to be made that will cause a certain response in the body to keep you healthy, to keep you growing, that kind of thing. Okay. One example that I like to talk about here is calcium levels in the blood. So, here, for example, let's take this over here. If I have rising blood calcium levels in the blood, that is not homeostasis. We are in an imbalance here. So, basically, hormones are going to, this will be sensed by the thyroid gland, and those cells in the thyroid gland are going to be stimulated to produce their product. Okay, that product is going to cause cells in the bones to take up calcium. Okay, and this hormone calcitonin is going to travel to those target cells in the bone to cause those cells to basically take up the calcium that is in abundance over here in the blood. Okay, so as those bones take up the calcium, blood levels of calcium are going to be reduced, and so as those levels fall, we're going to go back into homeostasis. This specific measurement of calcium in the blood that the body knows is normal is going to be reachieved. Okay, so that's just basically talking about those target cells in the bone that bind this calcitonin and enable that calcium take up in the bone. Okay, that's how your bone becomes like a reservoir for calcium. And when the body needs it, you're going to see us talk about this down here. A different hormone is going to come and ask those cells for that calcium back into the blood. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, and question number 4, one of the actions a hormone can cause is the stimulation of mitosis. Explain where we see this happen in the body due to a hormone. So I've posted a graphic right here, and I think I'm going to be sharing this presentation with you guys, but you can look for this graphic on the internet. It's really cool. It shows this hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, being released right over here. And this is triggered by the hypothalamus stimulating the anterior pituitary to release it. So, in talking about mitosis, keep that in mind. So, we have this rise in this level of follicle stimulating hormone that is going to act on the ovary. All right. And what it causes is what you see right here, the growth of this follicle that's going to become this mature egg that's going to be able to be ovulated, okay, during the monthly cycle that ladies have. And so basically this growth in the body only happens through mitosis or cell division. Okay, so this is just one example of how this hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, stimulates mitosis. You can see it right here. As this follicle is growing, cell division is happening. Okay, so that's one